Hello, Todd Bog with Breaking the Stream here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 4, the High Cultist. Where we last left off, we were just about to do a special summons with Fimoth, my Basalt King. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Deep Rising here. Alright. Woo! Alright, I feel really good about doing that now. Because as you can see, Fimoth is now joined by Kubrat. Kubrat here has the same spells. It looks like Army of Waves, Watery Doom, Watery Doom being big. Call Water. Let's look at Watery Doom. It's just magic, right? Yeah. Call Water, so Water Elementals. Let's see. Stream of Water. So this one's a little bit different here. So, again, we don't want to waste time on... Let's see, of the two, I want him to do Watery Doom more often than not. So if we turn off Army of Waves and we do Stream of Water, he may call Water still. It summons 1 to 4. But this will allow us to actually use that to our good effect. So, alright, so that's good. So this army looks a little bit better. Melee line's been beefed up with these guys, which have 2 to 3 armor now. I don't know why he's hurt. Is he one of my previous ones? Okay. We got a good number of crossbows. And the only concern now, as you can see, is that he's combined his armies here. So has quite a lot to work through. These guys, again, have that regeneration, which is big. So damage against them will be healing. But he is slowed down because... let's see. Are these guys slow or no? No, they're not slow. So the heavy infantry here will slow him down, though, so his stat can't move that far. But as you can see, he's threatening my, my capital here. And I don't know if there's much we can do about it. So the question becomes, do I want to keep these cultists there, or do I want to move them away? Let's see, he's got heavy infantry as well, so he's not going to be moving very far. Oops, sorry about that. Lost focus there. So... I don't want to lose the cultists. So I can move them up here. That'll allow us to come back and grab this mine here. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and recruit. Don't have any iron at this point. We'll go ahead and recruit some archers as well. Just to do some damage. And we'll go ahead and GTFO. Just taking a look and see if they have any special powers that would have been useful. They're both level 1 spellcasters, so they're not going to do much in the battle. So yep, so we'll bug out. We'll go up here. And then they'll be able to bounce to the coal mine depending on where this champion ends up going. So we'll do some damage because of the walls, but lightning and everything like that is going to cause that to be a moot point more than likely. And what we'll do is we'll stay here, and we're going to probably utilize that power again to try and beef up our forces some more. Because it looks like we get quality forces from that particular summons, including, in this case, an old one. So that was really cool. Alright. So Gujuk and crew had a decent force here. Crap. Okay, so we got to come back here. And let's get all those crossbowmen we left behind and other mortals. There is no reason not to pick these guys up, is there? No. Okay. And we'll leave our standard allotment of 5 crossbowmen here. Oh, no, you know what? We will leave the archers there. They should be sufficient to hold off any animals that might try to attack. So... to do that, and that unfortunately cost us a turn, but now we have a much better army to supply our forces with down here. So Yeah. So I think between those, we'll have some useful fighting power that we can probably use to maybe take on this. Oh man, such a powerful army. All right. Let's see. At this point, nobody else can really do anything. What do you have, actually? I should look at this. So you also have Deep Rising, which is good. And these guys can also get the Ritual of Grand Mastery, so that's useful to know as well. So, all right. Well, with that, let's just verify that should be everybody there. And I guess we'll go ahead and end turn. Yep, I figured. Okay, they split, so that's good. All right. So this is their main lord. We'll do it a little slower so I can just get a feel for what's happening. Oh, this is actually good. Okay, so he's summoning imps. Imps are not really that great. But they do fly. They do have 6 hit points and 1 to 4 damage. So he's got Chain Lightning. So does 1 to 5 damage, bounces at a range of 2, 8 times. So it can hit up to 8 different people, but only at a range of 6. So that won't be coming in. The big one we have to worry about is Stormwind, 1 to 4 damage and a big burst, which will be hitting mainly my archers because my armor on the other guys will negate most of that. So that's a big thing. These ladies here have Gust of Wind at range 8 as well. So again, 1 to 3 damage, lightning resistance, which is not big for me. As you can see, many of them. Shock. Air Shield. So Air Shield is basically going to let them avoid archery attacks. So that's tough. Gust of Wind. So looks like Shock Field is currently standard form. You get Shock, 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 and Sparks. Oh, okay. 1 to 3. Extra effect will stun. Okay. Let's see. We've got Shock Field and Lightning Resistance. Lightning Resistance and Shock. Gusts of Wind and Sparks. Okay. So pretty much that's what we're looking at. These guys just do that naturally. Project Lightning and Gusts of Wind. So the Project Lightning is going to be rough. Flame Strike only has a range of 1. So these guys are melee fighters. These guys are throwing rocks, more than likely. And yeah, so that's all I need to check that I can't see through the overworld map. So, yep. So let's go ahead and continue that up. Yeah. All that spell casting. Killed a single thing so far. These guys have so much life. 44 life. Okay, let's get that up. I couldn't break the gates though, so that does bode well. If I had a larger force, that would possibly be able to hold. Is 157 units there. This is the force I want to catch if I can. But we're going to wait another turn and see what they end up doing. And the weather, of course, turned sour on me, so we're going to just head up here, and we'll catch the coal mine next round. Here, we're just going to stick it out, and we'll go ahead and use our ability next time. Okay. And here, we're going to continue our march. I believe that's everybody there. Recruitment-wise, let's go ahead and recruit some... actually, this is 10 crossbow. I want to do more exploring up here, so this might be a spot to do some recruitment. So we're going to recruit here. We're going to get some spearmen going. And then as soon as we get a leader that we can hire, we'll hire them up there and they can move out and do some more exploring. So, all right, we'll go ahead and end turn. Okay, so they're splitting forces. Did they they recruited a new leader. That's what ended up happening. Okay, which means we might have a chance against them. Nope, 164 units. So somehow we got more. Okay. Well, I mean, do I really need you? You're a solid fighter up front. But maybe I can use you like I used the hero before. We'll go across the desert and start capturing things to try and draw some of that in. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and move you for now. There. And they'll be able to join up. Alright, Fimoth, you did it once. Let's see if you can do it again. Alright. Yes! Alright. That's something new. Angler Queen, I believe. Yep. Huber, the Angler Queen, casts spells, Void Magic level 1, so Starlight and Words of the Void, so nothing crazy. Yeah, it only affects a single unit. But causes fear, has 74 hit points, 2 armor base, casts spells, Bite, Claw, and Claw, so very powerful creature. Very cool. And then, of course, we buffed up our defensive line even more. These guys do 1 to 4 damage, so not great. These guys, though, do a lot more. And Pillars of the Depth. They do 1 to 7 damage twice at 2 different initiatives. So I like those guys. These guys just do 1 to 7 damage. Yep. So that's very cool. These guys just do a lot of attacks, which is useful against all that ethereal. So we're slowly getting there, but I still don't feel confident in crushing, especially something like this on the walls right now. But we're getting there. That's the end of it. So, all right. Well, Fimoth did his thing. They did their thing. At this point, might as well use our 2 action points. Oh yeah, let's take a look and see if Hubert has any special. No, okay, no special abilities. So we'll go here with the remaining action points, and then they'll join up, and we'll be able to start the march. So, all right. Excuse me. Next commander, we'll go ahead and move here. And what we'll do is we'll probably join up here and see what we can get going from there. Recruit units. Again, at this tower here, we're going to do... Did I do the spearmen here? I did. Alright, well, we're going to do spearmen there. And end turn. Alright. That's not great. Blue is expanding out, and they've got quite a number of units. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we got to recruit more at the tower bridge just to try and get them out. So we'll do more archers on the wall, which isn't going to do much against those heavy infantry, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so you guys are going to move here. And what we got to do is we got to start peeling away at these armies now. So we'll do that for now. This is what we got. We should probably leave that insane fisherman, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay. Alright. Yeah, losing this is losing a lot of sacrifices, so we'll have to do what we can here. Hopefully he doesn't see us, and he'll move down to our next village here, and we'll be able to catch him, so that's what we're going to do. Meanwhile, you, sir, are going to stay out of their range. And these guys are done. You guys captured what you needed to there. Oh my gosh, look at all the mushrooms. Probably coming out of this fairy circle? I think mushrooms are immobile. Yeah, they're immobile, so they're not going anywhere, luckily. They're not going to surprise me by attacking me, but... Alright, I think that is it for our actions here. So we're going to go ahead and end turn. That's their commander, I think. That is their commander. If I can catch him, that'll really put him behind. Let's see. I can't catch you this time. So what we can do is, we're just going to go up here. We're going to threaten these again and see if he falls back. You, on the other hand, need to get your butt away. Do you still have your heavy infantry? You do not. So no heavy infantry there. They can move the full value. And then we'll see if see what happens there. Here we're going to go ahead and march my sea person through here to get to this oasis, and we'll see what else is out there. So Storm Giant is moving closer. We'll get more archers on the wall. Okay. Looks like he's not going for them, so luckily that's good. We can use those soldiers later. So we have a captain now, but unfortunately we can't afford him. So let's see. Is there any way I can catch? Yeah, I can catch this lord here. So let's do that. And that should crush him. And then there's another lord roaming around here in the darkness, but we'll deal with that later. We'll just grab this on the way, and we'll start capturing more stuff over here. Alright, we'll go here, and we'll go ahead and sentry you guys up. Yeah, that's right. Inquinoc was supposed to try and work his way over. He might be able to do that still. Let's see. We'll just do it this way. Alright. Go ahead and end turn. Alright, looks like we swallowed a couple guys. Always nice when they're swallowing heavy infantry. They're doing more damage to these guys than they should be. Oh, it's the lightning bolts, that's why. Although these lightning bolts should only do 1 to 4. Oh, but I think they... armor negating, yeah, that's why. Alright, we'll speed this up a little. There we go. So... Oh, fudge. Alright. Oh, it's a small force, though. That must have been the force that they raised up. A wealthy merchant coming across in the west. Okay. So with that, let's see. We'll go here. And then we'll be able to crash through that. Alright. His lordship came back. That's marauding. That's not great. Let's see. And your best bet is to go... probably here. Alright. We'll see how far he ends up going there. We've got everybody moved there. And then here, we need to do some more recruitment in our deserted port. But first, let's get these two. Femoth has got the deep powers, doesn't he? So, not much of a force there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move them up here, and we're going to continue to recruit at a capital. Don't have iron, so we're going to go ahead and do archers. And by the time we get up there, we should have sufficient force to do some summons, and we'll be able to do that. Or sufficient sacrifices to do that. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, and then he attacks, of course. Okay, we did some casualties, but wasn't much at all. Alright, so we got 2 moves. So the Capital Elysium is the one we want to take out, and we'll be able to wipe that pretty easily. Here, we're going to go ahead and just move the one that we can. This is just terrible terrain for the capital. It's rough. Alright. Still move him north as planned. I mean, do I want to call more Elder Beings? I don't think I want to. I may want to save up for that Grand Void Mastery. So let's go ahead and Sentry you up again. Alright. So we've got our trade district back, which is good. And we'll come back and be able to take over some more stuff soon. So we'll go ahead and end turn here. This should be a foregone conclusion, so... I did turn down the sound effects just a little bit. Yeah, that's rough. He's just doing too much damage. It's catching me at the inopportune times as well, so... Alright, so here we're going to definitely take that and come down here. And let's go ahead and recruit here. We're going to get some... we're going to have to do archers for now. Okay. And we'll be able to catch up next round, so that's awesome. Let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn. Alright, red. Maybe he'll fight blue. Okay. And their lord came to my lord, so... might be time to crash and find out. Definitely a change. We've got Thunderbirds. They also do lightning strikes. Fantastic. And winds. I think with my 295 units I have, plus these 2, this should be only 1 move. Yep. Alright. I have to debate this. Do I want to do this or not? I really don't know if I can take him even with all this, but... let's take a moment and see if we can get a few additional forces. So, use special powers, contact Elder Being. Nothing else they'll defend, I guess. Kubrat can also do that. Alright, another spellcaster couldn't be bad. Well, I mean, go big or go home, right? So, let's see what happens. Okay. Got them over there. So, do that. Okay, that's a small army, but we'll see if they actually conflict at all in this area here. It'll be useful to have somebody taking down blue a little bit. I'm really worried about that one, but we'll see what happens, right? Alright, so do my recruitment. Here, we're going to go ahead and get some more archers. And let's end turn. Taking a beating for sure on my side. And there goes my Angler Queen and my formless spawn. It's my Yithian's turn. Alright, let's see more of the water. Yeah, there we go. Those are doing some stuns. Too many elementals left right now, so. What's the average magic? Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking at. For these guys is 6, huh? And 5, okay. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up a little now. Okay, we got their leader. Oof. Okay, well, I'm still alive. And Mashdagu is still alive. Okay. That hurt. It really hurt. I think we lost all our cool people. We did! We're down to 5. Oh my god. Okay, well. Yeah, time to return. Oh, I gotta go back and transfer the one crossbowman that didn't die. Let's see. Here, we're gonna have to pick up some spearmen. And these guys are gonna have to... Oof, we don't have a lot of units anywhere, do we? So we're gonna go here. Amphimoth. Start using that to beef up our forces again. You have ceremony in the deep. Let's do a lesser ritual. Okay, so you can do the bigger version of it, which will be nice. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to build that force up, and here we're gonna have to beef up with traditional organic forces until we can get to the sea and then do some more of the deeper ones. That's rough. Okay. This tower, it might be time to move this out over here as well so that we can get them all together. Let's go ahead and use your special power to call an Elder Being. And, of course, the Yithians refuse, so that'll put a damper on that. Okay. 156 sacrifices still. Ah, fudge. Yep, I think we might be in dire straits, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think I have an answer for that particular army right now. We got a lot of... Yeah, we got a lot of nothing, really. Come down here. Let's go ahead and transfer these guys here. Let's go ahead and recruit in the tower here. We're going to get ourselves some spearmen. And then these guys are going to work their way back. I think best way would be here. And it all comes down to whether we can hold out against this army here, and I don't think we can. These guys, Magma Warriors. So they got armor plus a large shield. So they do 2 to 5 damage blocking, and they do 1 to 7 with their magma axe, plus another 1 to 3 fire on top of that. So those are a high quality heavy troop without the slow speed. So that might be too much for us. Yizid, though, we'll go ahead and call his Elder Being. Okay, so that worked. These guys don't have anything. What's your special power? Okay. Let's go ahead and get everybody together. Do you have anything we could use? Get as much as we can go in there. Okay, that's helpful. It's very helpful. Okay, so we'll see what that actually entails here. These guys are really good because of the Stellar Maul when enemies get close, but they also have the Astrology level 1, so they'll do Moonlight, which does Confusion, as well as Confusion itself. Reading the Stars and Paralyze. Okay. Yeah, they have a couple Astral Hooks that will give them a horror mark. So, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I think that is everybody. You guys won't be doing anything for now. We're out of sacrifices, but summon what we could. Okay. I don't want to go the overland route because that's where the enemy is and they can crush me. I mean, I do have some cool magic items now. So I've got Infernal Torch, which I should probably put on my front line. I've got Awe +1, and I've got an Infernal Tome, which summons 1 imp per round. And then here we've got Charm Immunity and Berserker, which I don't want on them, but, you know, we'll get to that eventually. What we'll do is we'll come down this lower path here, and then we'll jump through the mountains, maybe through this hill. And then we'll eventually be able to get back to our tower here. So, okay. At this point, we need to use your special powers. Call it deep. Just need to flesh out enough that we can start summoning old ones and not die to them. Which, yeah, that's unfortunate there. We'll go ahead and recruit, though, at this tower. We'll go ahead and get some spearmen. Because as it stands right now, we've got a lot of crazy beings that do ranged attacks. So we need a melee line when we eventually move out. Let's go ahead and transfer all our units. Oops. Yeah, the Yithians that aren't leaders. These guys are immobile, so... I think that is our force, right now. And I got it under Hathig Claw. Okay. So it's a very bizarre army for sure, and definitely not one that can stand up to Blue's massive army there. So we're gonna stay put for now. Perfect. Yeah, this is not looking good, folks. So, all right. What I'll do is I'll call it here. We once again have control of the capital. We managed to wipe out their main leader stack, but it cost us a lot of resources in order to do that. Those elementals are very fierce fighters, so definitely a bit rough there. But having done that, we now are in a position where we could possibly turn the tide on Blue if we can get our armies back to sufficient strength, and we're going to have to rely on our sacrifices heavily to do that. So we'll see what happens with that as we go through. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Otherwise, I will bid you guys adieu.